my name is Dominique Colding, and I will sing I Hope You Dance by Womack. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. And now I will do a monologue from a play called A Day in the Death of Joe Egg by Nichols. One of these days, I'll hit him. Honestly. He thinks because he throws a tantrum, I'm going to stay home, comforting him, miss the rehearsal, and let them all down. He thinks he's only got to cry to get what he wants. I blame his mother. She gave him the kind of suffocating love that makes him think the world revolves around him, but because he's too intelligent to believe it really, he gets all depressed. And when he's depressed, he'll do anything to draw attention to himself. That beetle on his face, you saw that. And all this stuff about Freddie. But it was Brian who made me join these amateurs in the first place. He said I needed to get out more, have a rest from Joe. But she's no trouble. It's Brian. I don't know which is the greatest baby. Watching someone as limited as Joe over 10 years, I've begun to feel she's only one kind of cripple. Everyone's damaged in some way. There's a limit to what we can do. Brian, for instance, he goes so far and hits the ceiling. Just can't fly any higher. Then he drops to the earth again, and we have self-pity, despair. I'm sure, though, if he could go any farther, he would be a marvelous painter. That's another reason I said I'd join the amateurs. The thought that he'd be forced to go upstairs several nights a week and actually put paint on canvas. And even if he isn't any good, he seems to need some kind of work he can be proud of. Something to take his mind off of his jealousy of anyone or anything I talk to. Relatives, friends, pets, even pot plants. I'm sure it's because they take up the time he thinks I could be devoting to him. And Joe, most of all. Poor love. Look, you mustn't assume I feel like this in the ordinary way. And even when I am a bit down, I shouldn't talk about it to a lot of complete strangers. But all this childish temper over Freddie, this showing off, it's more than I can stand. It makes me boil, honestly. Wouldn't you feel the same? That's why I'm telling you this. A group of complete strangers. But wouldn't it make you boil? Honestly. A grown man jealous of poor Joe. Thank you very much.